Hello and welcome to this beautiful tarot card reading for the week of November the 23rd through the 29th. My name is Angelyn. Thank you so much for joining me. If this is your first time, welcome. If this is not your first time, thank you so much for coming back. I ask that if you can, take a second, send this video to somebody that you think would enjoy it. I would really, really appreciate it. And as always, any interaction with the videos is helpful. Okay, so we're going to dive right into the themes of the week. Now, I did draw these cards beforehand and sat with them in particular because the themes were interesting. So the first theme for this week is the Lovers, which is a beautiful card. This card is about being able to give and receive, about doing the work that you need to do personally in order to be able to give freely and in order to be able to receive. Most people think that they know how to receive, but boy, it takes a lot of work to get to a point where you can truly put down all of those worries, concerns, anxieties, and actually receive. So this card is about connection. It's about choices that we make and our intent into that flow of giving and receiving. It's about community. It's about partnerships. It's about family. Lots of times people call this, instead of the lovers, they call it the brothers. The brothers, because the brothers indicates friendship, right? So it's about all of those things, not necessarily a lover or a romantic interest. So that's really beautiful. Now, the second card, the second theme is the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is all about the opposite. It's about being out of resources, not having the energy, time, ability, money, the health, the items that you need to do the thing, about just not having what you need. And in fact, being in a place where you can't find what you need. Now, these cards feel like they're in opposition to me. When I ask for the themes of the week, not in order, but the themes, just whatever the themes are. So I trust that these are two themes. So what I am interpreting these cards as is this is going to be a week that feels very giving in some ways and feels like it's taking from you in other ways. Now, this is a week of holiday, here in the United States, and we have Thanksgiving, and it's an entirely made-up holiday. That's fine. And so when you think about it in the context of that, it could make sense. It's like, on one hand, I'm with people that I love and care about. On the other hand, I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I don't want to do anything right now. I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to go anywhere. And so it could be that. It could also be, on one hand, maybe our family is taking from us, or maybe we've worked ourselves into exhaustion. And on the other hand, the day after Thanksgiving, I'm going to go out of town for 3 days by myself. It could be like a feeling of both. It could be both during the week, during the time with our family. It could also be indicative of like a collective pulling away or collective giving versus the internal. So, I think pay attention to where this shows up in opposition for the week, and try to be mindful. Now, the cards for the week, I'm going to warn you, are all major arcana or royal cards. We have two cards that aren't, but they're pretty powerful and they're both fire cards. So this is going to be a very big week. All right. So Sunday, we have the Emperor. The Emperor is about rules, setting things in line, getting things done, making the plan, sticking to the plan, regardless of, okay, so you don't want to, don't care. You need to finish the thing. You need to do the 4 other things that you said you were going to do or that need to get done. I often, when I draw this card personally, I often feel like, okay, it's time for me to sit down and draw out how I'm going to get this giant thing done that I'm overwhelmed by. How can I make this easier for myself and more doable? Now, and know that some of it's going to be pinchy He is very strong to the point of he's got bare feet in the freezing cold. Look at how cold it looks there. That's tough. We got to be tough. We got to be tough on Sunday. On Monday, we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords says there's communication that needs to happen. There's a level of you talking about something that's going to be really important. Now, he is pointing toward Sunday. So my suspicion is that Monday, we're going to need to talk about something that came up on Sunday during this process. We're going to need to speak toward it, speak to it, either to ourselves, like get honest with ourselves about something that happened on Sunday or that we're not being honest with ourselves about. We're going to need to talk to our partner, our children. Like there's some high level of being able to speak about something important in relationship to Sunday that's going to need to take place. Tuesday, I'm glad that conversation happened on Monday because we're starting something new on Tuesday. Tuesday is, it's exciting. It's anticipatory. It's eager. It is willing. It's open-hearted. It's great. And maybe on Tuesday, who knows? Maybe that's the last day of school for some kids. Maybe that's the last day of work for some people. Maybe we're starting a week of, or starting the rest of the week, in that regard. Also, it could be a new project, a new way of thinking, like pay attention to something, and it's pretty big, okay? It's not a small thing. So bring a sense of youthful awe to Tuesday and just try to find this path of whatever's new that you need to get started, okay? Wednesday, we have the Hermit. Okay, so the Hermit says, get everything done that you need to get done. Take care of the necessities, and then go spend time alone. Do that. Do it. Please get the things done that you need to get done and then go spend time alone. Please go get the things done that you need to get done and then spend time alone. Avoid as much as possible the plans of like going out the night on Wednesday night and drinking or frolicking. If people are coming over, make sure they're gone by 7 or 8. Truly, I know that's a little early. Who cares? We just need to be done by 7 or 8. He's telling us that we need it. We need it. So we're just going to say, okay. Thursday, Thanksgiving here in the U.S., 10 of Wands, overwhelm, feeling overwhelmed. So that's fine. That's fine to feel overwhelmed. You know what we have to do, though? We have to ask people for help. So I need you to do this task. I just need you to do it. I don't want to. Don't care. I just need you to. I'm overwhelmed. Can you please help? I'm not always don't care. I just think when we're at this point, it's I do care, and also I'm overwhelmed. And in order for me not to just start circling the drain, I just need you to help. Can you please help? Friday, Queen of Cups. Oh, take care of yourself. Go inward. Consider all that's happened this week. And how do you feel about it? What does it mean? What did it mean when that guy said that, or when my friend did this, or my child did this? Reflect. Go inward. Talk to yourself about what you're feeling, and go to some places that you might not have gone before or been willing to go before within yourself. This might be a really great day on Friday to take a bath, maybe be by some water, go stand by the lake or the river, go to the stream, and just be for a little bit. You don't even have to be alone. Just be quiet for a little while. And then Saturday rounds the week up with a new ambition, a new movement, a new something that's going to appeal to you, that you want to do, that you want to get started with vigor. There's a new sense of fire coming in on Saturday. It's essentially like this new fire within you that feels generative. It feels like, ooh, I want to try that. I want to do that. I think maybe this thing that I start earlier in the week, that I'm going to spend time doing it today. Star wanted to say hello. Thank you for joining me this week. I will see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.